Okay, everybody, here we are for another look at our 2002 J4500. As you can see, I've been busy grinding away and taking out the seat tracks. Also, in the center chase, there was a whole lot of copper plumbing for the heat and the air conditioning, which is no longer being used, so has been removed. So our copper bin is getting nice and full. We've got a little bit of stainless steel piling up in our stainless steel bin, and some small aluminum pieces. I've got a whole lot of bigger aluminum pieces. And let's take a look inside. I've given it a basic cleaning, and by basic cleaning I mean I washed the whole thing out with a hose. As you can see in the center chase, there's a little bit of the plumbing left up front here, but a lot of it is gone, and everything else that's still there needs to remain. I've gotten rid of a lot of the really nasty dirt that was in here. Gotten rid of some of the wood. And I've been working away at grinding seat tracks. Over here on the right hand side, you can see that's what it looks like with the seat tracks still intact. And over here on the left hand side, this is what we've got once the seat track has been removed and the welds have been ground down a little bit, and it's much nicer. That's going to give us a real nice solid platform to lay out our new floor on. Getting all those pieces of copper that weren't being used anymore out of the center chase has made it a lot cleaner in the middle, giving us a lot more room to run new things. I'm going to try and clean up some of the wiring, put it in places where once there's a new floor down, if I need to access, I can access it from underneath. I still have about half of the seat track to be removed. A lot more of the insulation has been removed. A lot of it was wet, a lot of it was moldy, and I'm glad all of it is gone. This right here is the top of the airbag, and then that is the top of the airbag for the tag axle. I'm also going to try and rework some of these hoses, so I'm sure they're in a safe location. And again, also, if I need to access them, maybe I can get to them through the hole for the airbag. Here's kind of the remains of copper pipes that need to be removed still. Inside the engine bay there are shutoff valves that turn off the flow of antifreeze running from the engine up to the front of the bus. Those will be capped off so that there can't be an accidental loss of antifreeze. Again, same thing on the other side. Tag axle airbag, main axle airbags, drive axle airbags. This particular plate is extremely rusty, so we'll be taking a look at that, see if we can replace that. Airbags are going to get changed out as part of this process anyway, but I would like to have not rusty plates over the top of the airbags. The more work I've done removing the floor and cleaning up the disgusting mess under the floor and getting some of the unnecessary plumbing out of the way, as well as looking into where everything runs underneath the floor, the happier I am that I've taken the floor out. You can definitely build a bus without taking out the floor, but my personal opinion is take it out. That's the right way to do it. Just a quick note here on grinding discs, in case anybody's trying something like this. I had a Lennox metal grinding disc that was supposed to be diamond tipped and thousands of cuts, that was extremely slow cutting even when it was brand new, and got me through about 5 feet worth of welds before it was completely worn out. I switched over to abrasive discs. This particular abrasive disc is specifically labeled for steel and stainless steel. I've gone through about, well, 9 so far. I'll probably go through about another 10 to finish everything I'm doing. But time-wise, it's a tremendous benefit because even when the Lennox was brand new, it was slow. And financially, definitely works out better just to use the abrasive discs. 5 abrasive discs were $10. 1 Lennox disc was $10. I probably would have gone through 5 or 6 Lennox discs to do the same work as 15 of the abrasive discs. Once all the seat tracks are removed and everything has been cleaned up and ground, we're going to give everything a nice coating of 2-component epoxy primer to cover up all the raw steel so we have no rusting issues in the future. Also coming up, we are going to put down a temporary floor just so I don't get killed trying to walk up and down through the bus. There's a lot of plumbing that needs to be run under the floor. There's a lot of work that needs to be done on the walls. And until I come up with the complete plan for exactly where everything is going to go, I'm not going to put down my finished floor. Also coming up in future videos, we're going to be taking off each of the side panels one at a time, because each one of them needs some sort of auto body work done to it. Some of them just need to be sanded and painted. Some of them have rough edges. Some of them have some damage to the fiberglass. But each one is going to come off individually, get cleaned up. Any body work that needs to be done gets finished and get repainted and then reinstalled. We will do that individually, one at a time, to each panel on the bus, so that it won't be a big burden later on. This engine compartment door has delaminated from the framework on the inside, so that will need to come off, be cleaned up, and be re-glued together. That's probably a job for Sikaflex. So that'll be coming up in our future. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. I'd like to welcome all the new subscribers and encourage anybody who likes these videos to click the like button and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.